It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Welcome, everybody, to the Bead Places live party.
Whoop, whoop.
We do these weekly, every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
I'm Alex.
I'm Abby. I'm angling the computer so I can see what's going on.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. Tonight, we're going to be sharing what?
We're going to be looking at a lot of really cool new Valentine's Day themed-ish items. And we're also going to be showing you how to make one of these woven stretchy bracelets that I was wearing. Oh, I don't know. When was I wearing this? Last week, week before? I guess week before. No, probably during Bead Extravaganza. I don't remember. Anyway, and I said that we would make this on stream, and tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. Hi, Suzanne, Susan, Sherry, Barbara, Brandy, Coral, and Rosalinda.
Hello, hello.
Hello to you all. Thank you all for hanging out and participating in chat. Before we get started, if you would all please like the video, heart the video on Facebook, and share it with all your social media and all your friends that are into this sort of thing.
Yeah.
That would be excellent. We would appreciate that a ton. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing tonight?
So I know that some of you in chat have had some fun making paper beads after our stream with Becky. What was that, last week?
Yeah, last 2 weeks.
But let us know in chat if you have given it a shot, if you have made paper beads. And if so, if you haven't already posted pictures in our Facebook group, we would love to see it.
Yeah, and if you want to join our Facebook group, you're likely already on Facebook. If you're not, head on over to Facebook and just type in the Bead Place Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it'll be there. You can join. There's a ton of people participating every single day, sharing their fun stuff. And Becky, if you're a fan of Becky's, she's super active in that group. So you can have direct access to her.
Also, if you're a fan of Becky, she'll be back
Sherry.
next week sharing one of her project ideas with you all. So she'll be doing kind of a revamp, a remix of our bobble knot project, which some of you might already have seen before, but we're doing kind of like an updated version of it. So we have a special kind of feature. We have some new products that we'll be showing next week that can kind of be used with Becky's project. So make sure to watch our page for the picture that we're going to be posting soon of that. And then we'll have the stream up as soon as I get the graphics done. So yeah, she'll be back next week. And then, yeah, we're kind of working towards doing like an in-person. I'm probably maybe speaking a little too soon about this, but we're working towards doing like an in-person gel printing class or weekend with Becky. So if you live within traveling distance,
which I mean, you do.
Anywhere is within traveling distance. No.
Yeah.
If you live within convenient traveling distance of our store, definitely keep an eye out for that because it's super fun. We're doing like a little practice session. So we're excited. I'm excited about that. Okay. Yes. So what else do I need to talk about before we get started? Nothing, I guess, right?
Nothing to it.
Do you want to take the ticker off and switch to hand cam and we'll talk about some of the fun things that we have going on?
Ticker on.
Also, let us know in chat where you live if you're interested in sharing that information.
All right.
So,
hand cam engaged.
Yeah, and let us know if you're within traveling distance of the St. Louis area. So this is the project that we're going to be working on tonight. So it is a stretchy bracelet. It is stretchable it is stretchable enough to go on over your wrist. But it is woven with our new metallic vegan suede. And so Alex is going to link the vegan.
It actually makes that boing boing noise too when you do that.
It does. It does. Yeah. Alex is going to link the vegan suede in chat for you guys to check out if you would like to check it out. We have 3 colors of the vegan suede. I just want to show you the colors on the stream camera real quick as well. Just because it's a lot easier to get a better sense of what something looks like when you see it under multiple lighting sources.
And there is the link for all those that want to make that purchase.
So this is the silver. Isn't that pretty? And it is 3mm if you're curious. This is the tan, which has a really soft gold metallic coating on it. Not quite as like loud glam metallic as the other two colors, but this one's definitely one of my favorites because it's more like a soft shimmer. And then the most popular color so far is the bronze. And so this is the one that we used in the sample bracelet. And also in the sample bracelet, we use our leopard print wood beads. Alex is going to link those in chat as well. You guys almost bought us completely out of our leopard beads when we just kind of talked about this project before. And so we had to very, very quickly get more in from our manufacturer for tonight because they have been a hit.
Selling like hot cakes.
Alex, can you refresh my memory, pardon me, on the, if you could open that link and let me know.
This?
Yes, thank you. Okay, so it's a pack of 10 for $3.50. And
a deal.
My bracelet that I made uses 9 beads. So you can, if your wrist is a little bit larger, you can use 10. But I have about a 6-inch wrist, and this fits me kind of on the looser end. The other beads that I used in this project are our 10mm round beads. And Alex is going to link those as well. Alex, that's the next link on the list. So we have these 12-inch strands of 10mm glass rounds. And that is the other size that I used. Now,
Whiny's moose got loose.
we do have these available in 8mm as well. So if 10mm is a little too chunky for your liking, you can definitely switch down to 8mm. But then keep in mind, you'll maybe need to buy 2 packs of the wooden beads. Now, before we get started on this project, I wanted to just kind of show you some of my other favorite Valentine's Day items that we have been kind of talking about and showing in some of our pictures and that we've been featuring in our brick and mortar store here in the St. Louis area. And also, as I just kind of arrange things on my mat here, I wanted to tell you guys that for every $25 that you purchase from beadplace.net tonight, you will receive 1 free sweet treat charm. So we've got little bobas, we have little lemonades, strawberry smoothies, coffees, milkshakes. Aren't they sweet? So if you have a specific flavor that you would like included with your order, you can request a specific color, and requests for your gift will be filled while supplies last. So like if you request like a watermelon and we don't have any more watermelons, we'll give you something similar. But I just think they're so super cute. They're little glass jars with fruits and resins. And so you get those free for every $25 that you purchase at beadplace.net tonight.
Those are cool.
They are.
Like little bobas.
Yeah, and the resin work and the placement of the fruit or the little boba.
It looks realistic.
Yeah, it's so realistic. And it's really clean looking too.
Yeah, there's no like...
Look at this one.
Smudges on them or anything.
Yeah, they're super cute. Very, very well made. Yeah, and the straw too.
Straws are like...
Yeah, like little rubber tubes even. Okay, so with that being said, I wanted to show you my bracelet that I have on. My bracelet features one of our Artisan pewter textured heart charms. And Alex is going to link these in chat as well. This is definitely a hot item right now.
What is it?
You'll see it on the last link. It says textured heart charm 2575. So this is American-made pewter, artisan carved and cast in the U.S., and then a fine silver plate and an anti-tarnish coating. So they're definitely large enough to be a pendant on their own. And then they're great for stacking and layering crystals in front also. Sorry about that, guys. So they're great for layering crystals in front. Also, they have like an extra large bail loop at the top, which allows for more design versatility. So these have definitely been one of my favorites. And I made a simple bracelet using the silver metallic suede. And I just basically use this as my clasp. So my clasp is almost like a little button. So I just took about a yard of the suede and knotted this in the middle and just did some little overhand decorative knots throughout. And it easily goes on and off just by pulling the charm through the loop. And I like to make it a little tighter, so I pull the knot down through the loop also. And look how cute that is. So, so, so easy. And these charms would look great with any of our vegan suede colors. If you're not into the glam of the metallic suede, any of our vegan suede colors would work. And Alex, would you mind finding a link for that? So just hit the plus and go to the website and just find like a regular vegan suede. How many of you have done or have started your Valentine's Day projects so far? I've done a few. The next one that I wanted to show you guys are our beautiful little 10 millimeter heart charms.
There is the link.
Or heart beads, I should say.
For the vegan suede cord.
Thank you. And then would you mind linking the 10 millimeter heart beads? So we have...
Sherry says not yet. 10 millimeter heart beads.
Well, there's still time. We're starting early this year. So we have these adorable little 10 millimeter crystal heart mixes. You receive at least one of each color. And then usually we'll do like 2 of the red, 2 of the crystal AB, but they are gorgeous. And this is another one that you guys almost bought us completely out of already as well. And we had to very, very quickly restock for tonight's stream because it was just pictures of the products, like sneak peeks of the products that we would be showing in tonight's stream. And we had no idea that they would be so, so, so incredibly popular. So I just want to show you a couple of my favorite colors of these. Keep in mind, you get one of each color in the crystal mix and then a couple of doubles.
I've ordered the 10 millimeter hearts and they are on the way. Can't wait as I have a project for them.
Oh, awesome. What are you going to make?
Sandy. And Liney's moose got loose says, LOL Carol. Or Coral. Oh, sorry.
All right. So I just want to show a couple of the colors close up because sometimes depending on the device you're looking at, the colors on flashy things are hard to see unless they're pretty concentrated.
Coral says, snort laugh, start anything is a project.
I feel ya.
That's funny.
I don't know if I showed the red already. We've got beautiful red.
Sparkle.
I'll only show a couple more.
Show them all.
Just because they're so pretty.
That is true, though. About starting.
Love this blue one.
Yeah. Y'all already know that's my favorite.
If Becca's watching, this is definitely a Becca color.
She a blue kind of person?
Yeah, like blue and purple.
I'm going to make jewelry for me this year. I am a Valentine baby, says Sherry.
Oh, cool.
I have a necklace idea, says Sandy. What's your necklace idea?
I'm not going to reach the other 2 colors because that might be...
Do it.
That's okay. They can see them in the picture. Make them go to the website. Okay, so the next item that I want to show you is our Glam Rhinestone Heart Charms, and Alex is going to link those. I think it's a pack of 5, but Alex is going to confirm that for me as he checks the website. It is a pack of 5 for just $2.50. Look how cute these are.
Sherry says gorgeous.
So what I love about these is that they have this kind of striped textured detailing down the side.
there's the link, folks. So have at it.
And they are just super, super cute. And it's a really kind of soft, kind of varied pink. So you'll see a lot of dimension on these. And I can tell that the color is not showing up as true on screen. It's a little bit darker on screen, but or it's a little less saturated on screen, but they are truly pink.
Coral says, I have issues. It's called procrastination.
There, that's better.
I might have a small beady hoarding problem.
Don't we all, Coral? How many of you have beads on your dining room table right now?
Sherry says, yay, happy early birthday to you.
Hearts in chat if you have to move beads out of the way in order to make room to eat. Yeah, I don't know if that's a hearts in chat kind of thing, but I feel like with us it
Sherry.
is.
How about hearts in chat for Sherry for her
happy birthday, Sherry. Yeah.
My birthday is in February. Not close to Valentine's Day. It's coming up.
It is coming up. Okay, so what's next on our link list, Alex? I'm getting lost. We already did that. Oh, we haven't done those. Okay, so another thing that you guys bought us out of, but we're still waiting on a restock shipment, but it should be here end of this week, is our Austrian crystal adorable little 8mm hearts. And I think Alex is linking that.
The link is pending.
So as of right now, we are sold out of the Crystal AB and the Siam, like the red color of the Austrian Crystal 8mm heart beads. This is the blush color. So these are a little bit smaller than our Crystal Heart Mix. And they are just I don't even know how to describe the intricacy of the facets on this little bead.
Suzanne says, I don't, only because I have 2 cats. Yeah, cats love to mess around with beads that are on tables.
That is true.
Karen says, I moved my beading area to my main floor during COVID, and my husband took over my room for his office.
Oh.
Marlo O says, only the desk in my room. I use hardware storage stack table to store them.
Smart. I'm going to go grab a Luna bracelet because I want to show you guys my favorite project real quick for what to do with these little Austrian crystal hearts.
Susan Lady says, I have a lot of beading supplies on my table. And Coral says, yes, the kitchen table, the tote by my chair, and up in my work office. Got it everywhere. I got beads everywhere. Sherry says, it's early, but thank you. It's Barbara's birthday as well.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday, Barbara. These comments are flying in, so pardon us as we... Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know, because I'm
a pro, dude.
Okay. I wanted to let you guys know, although we are sold out, and I don't have them here, of the Siam and the Crystal AB. This is the blush. We will have them in, like I said, probably later this week or early next week. So feel free to place an order for them now. Alice is going to link them in chat again. We will have them by the time we're filling orders on these. So
Sherry says, I have lots of beads around, but in Ziploc bags. My cats always try to snag them. That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Sandy Williams says, I have a whole bedroom dedicated to beading and am almost out of room.
So
I think I have a bead problem, but I love my problem.
So guys, this is a Luna bracelet. If you're not familiar with what this is, it's our stainless steel stretchy bracelet blanks. They allow you to string just a single bead on your project and then turn it into a stretchy bracelet that's beautiful. You don't need to fill it with beads. You can fill it with beads if you'd like, but it's gorgeous on its own. Gorgeous. So Alex is going to link Luna bracelets in chat. But if you saw our stream, our Valentine's Day special last year, you might have seen this already. But I just want to show you because it is my favorite project for Valentine's. No, it's not in the... You have to manually look for it. So how to do a Luna bracelet is basically what you're going to do is you're going to see that one side is tapered, the other side is not. So you're going to twist it anytime I have an opportunity to show you guys Luna bracelets, I try to do it just because it's one of those things where you kind of have to see it in order to know how to put it together.
See it to believe it too, because it's mind-boggling, honestly.
So you backspin it like this.
Luna bracelets in chat.
And then you put the tapered end inside the untapered end like this. And then you untwist and you let it kind of release into itself. And then it's seamless.
Isn't that wild?
And it's ready to wear.
It's magic, honestly.
It is magic. So then you can just slide that on and look at that gorgeous little bracelet that cost you like what? Less than $3 for a beautiful Austrian crystal bracelet.
Kathy says,
gorgeous.
It looks like I'm opening a craft store everywhere.
Well, you should. You should open a craft store. It's really fun.
Coral says, oh yeah, in bags and totes. Sure says, how cool is that?
So I know that that's not the bracelet project that you guys came to see tonight, but
all right,
I
folks,
did just
have a great night now.
Stop it. I did just want to mention that because it is definitely my favorite use for these adorable little hearts. Alex, what is next on our link list? I think we have maybe, no, I think we've got one or two more. Here, that one, Polly. Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, this is.
You got it? Thank you. Okay, so
here's a link for the really cool. What are they called? What are those?
These are conversation hearts. So these.
No, what are they actually called?
Conversation hearts.
No.
They are.
They have like an official name.
I think they're called conversation hearts.
Okay.
So these are.
Yes, dear.
These are 8x9x4mm polymer clay cane slices. The picture on our website is way better than what it's showing off now. But you get 30 beads for $3. And they fit on Luna bracelets as well. So if you would like to fill your Luna bracelet with all 30 beads, that would be super cute. Or you could, of course, do stretchy or use them however you want. But you get 3 different colors of these adorable little cane slice beads that look like conversation hearts. And they're beautiful, adorable, very, very inexpensive color mixes. So again, 30 beads of these little love hearts, 10 of each color. So you can do an even like one after another design if you want. I feel like sometimes with mixes, you run the risk of not having the exact colors that you need to do like a one after another repeating design. But with these, we make sure to give you 10 of each so that you can kind of design your project cohesively, which in my opinion is very helpful. So you can do a project like that. So super cute. Very lightweight. Great for kids' gifts right,
too. Sarah says, I love the conversation hearts. So cute.
They're darling, aren't they?
All right. You're right.
Okay.
It took all of the internet for me to believe you. That Vicky says, that was so quick. The heart bracelet. I missed it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is super, super quick. Luna bracelets are my favorite. Those of you that have been watching us for a long time know that I really, really love Luna bracelets, and I will always just, what is it? Like yell at the top of a hill? What is that phrase that I'm trying? Shout it at the rooftops? Mountaintops? Sure. I don't know. I'll just yell about it. How about? That's like something I do. I just yell about it.
You do like to yell.
Anyway, no, I do not. Anyway. Yeah, Luna bracelets are awesome. But what you can do, since you missed part of it, is you can watch the replay after this, or you can check out any of our Luna bracelets videos that we have over on the YouTube channel. We've got a lot of projects that feature them.
I love those. They are called conversation hearts. Did you know that they are real candy now? Has friends quotes.
Huh. Really? That's fun. Like Pivot.
Lorraine says really cute.
Or You're My Lobster.
Kim says so cute. Heart smiling emoji. Sherry says hiya, Sarah.
Hi,
waving
Sarah.
Emoji. Coral says love Luna bracelets. with 3 exclamation points. Ooh.
Ooh.
She needs that.
Yes.
Sarah says, "Oh, Abby."
No way, Sherry. That's so cool. I wonder what other phrases they have. Guys, let us know in chat what your favorite Friends quotes are. They probably don't have smelly cat on one of them, but they should if they don't. So before I clear my work surface and we get started on the bracelet, I just wanted to take a second to ask you guys if anybody had any requests to see anything over again. If not, I'm going to get prepped to start our project. And if you're just joining us, guys, we are going to make this woven stretchy bracelet using our leopard beads, our 10 millimeter round glass strands, and our 3 millimeter metallic vegan suede. All right. Yeah, pivot. Okay, Alex, if I could have just a little bit of elbow room here, I would appreciate it. The other thing that I didn't mention is that, oh, that says open. The other thing that I didn't mention that we're going to be using tonight is Opalon. You can use any stretch cord that you want. You could even string this on soft flex if you wanted to make it a bracelet with a clasp. But to make it stretchy, we are going to be using Opalon.
Luna bracelet. Here, I'll put a link in there again for you for the Luna bracelets. You get a pack of 10, I believe, for $9.95.
Yep. And we do offer wholesale quantities on Luna bracelets as well. So you can do a 100 pack for $75. So just a reminder, with every $25 you spend at beadplace.net tonight, you get a free sweet treat charm. Okay, I'm going to scooch my little cutie pies out of the way and we will get started.
Let's get it started.
I love when Alex spontaneously breaks into song.
You're welcome, Joyce. Let's get it started.
I'll move my doilies. Yeah. Okay.
You have the cutest things tonight.
They are mini drinks. Yeah, we have the cutest things every night, Sarah. So there's bobas. There's like little bobas and little coffees. And then there's all kinds of little fruit drinks. There's like little grape juice, little rainbow lemonades. They're really hard to see because of the glare from the camera light, but they're so incredibly detailed. They're polymer clay stretched cane slices on the inside, and then either clear or colored resin. They're so cute.
Kim says, Tim Nealcarn says, my favorite quote, who the heck is FICA? And what did they do to half my paycheck?
I know. Look at that little kiwi, how detailed it is. So cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut about 10 or so inches of Opalon. If you're not familiar with what Opalon is, it is a like multi-fiber stretchy cord. It'll work with Stretch Magic too. But I like Opalon for lightweight projects or projects that need to stretch a whole lot. And because the majority of the design on this, or the majority of the beads on this design are wood, they're very lightweight. So it works. Just make sure you're giving yourself enough ends here to tie your knot. So I have my bead stopper here. This is a mini bead stopper. I like mini bead stoppers when I'm doing stretch cord. That's my personal preference. I feel like sometimes the big bead stoppers are a little too harsh on the elastic. So I like the mini bead stoppers. I feel like that's enough for me. Okay, so I have my cute little container here that my daughter colored for me. And I am going to open a strand of my 10 millimeter beads here. I'll just need 9 of them off the strand. And then I'm going to put them in my cute little dish. Just like that. And then I have my leopard beads. And basically all I'm going to do is string every other until I have 9 beads. And the wood beads have pretty clean, clear holes, but once in a while you have one where you'll kind of have to take the elastic out a little bit and then put it back through, take it out a little bit and put it back through until it'll go through. But they are pretty nice and clean holes for being wood beads. And they are painted to look like leopard print, which I think is super cute for Valentine's Day. I think a lot of us like to add a bit of flair or unexpected print to our designs, to our like holiday themed designs.
Woo!
And so I think that animal print fits in perfectly for Valentine's Day. And this project is super comfortable too. I don't know if you guys are the kind of people that like just wear a scrunchie on your wrist all day long, not even realizing that it's there. This is a bracelet that feels like that because it's so lightweight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. Sherry says, brings out the wild animal in you. Yep. Okay. Oh, I found one that I have to bring the elastic out and put it back in. I knew there'd be one. So the other cool thing about Opalon is that glue is not entirely necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you prefer to glue your bracelets with Opalon, you can go for it. But because it is not like a slick string, glue is not entirely necessary. So if you hate having to glue your stretchy bracelets on like Stretch Magic or any of the other kind of like rubbery, plasticky stretch cords, you might like Opalon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at me, I did it. Okay, so we're going to end with a black bead. What we're going to do is we're going to stretch the bracelet out just a little bit, but we're not actually going to tie it tight like we normally would for a stretch bracelet. We're going to leave it just a little bit loose. So we don't want the bracelet to necessarily be too stretched. When we tie it, it's okay if there's a little bit of slack. So when we tie it, we're going to do a square knot. So right over left, left over right, and then tie down. And then with Opalon, I like to tie it a couple extra times just so that it is super secure. Not entirely necessary, but why not when we have such a big hole on this wooden bead? It definitely can hide that knot very well. Now, a lot of times people prefer to glue the knot to the inside of a bead. That way it doesn't pop out. That's not even necessary for this project either. And I will tell you why. It is because, oh, I didn't cut that very well. It is because we don't really see it, A, and then B, it's going to get covered with our 3mm vegan suede anyway. So Sarah says, I would have never guessed this was a stretch bracelet when I saw it on your wrist. I know. It's kind of fun that way. So I'm going to scooch my little handmade designer containers out of the way. And I'll show you guys how to anchor on the metallic suede cord. I'm going to bring my camera up just a little bit, so don't get nauseous. Okay, there we go.
Cute to add a cat dangle to it.
That would be very darling. All right, so the length of cording that I'm working with is the exact length that you need for the project. What am I trying to say? The length that you need for the project is the exact length that it comes with if you order just like a quantity of 1. So we sell it in quantities of 2 yards. So Alex is going to link that in the chat, and I'm going to take a drink real quick before we get started. It's the metallic vegan suede. Is it super foggy where you guys are?
Yeah.
You can
it's been foggy for like 2 days here.
Yeah, you can like barely see the street lights or the stoplights when you're driving. It's weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to basically fold our section. What? Oh, the link. That's weird. So we're gonna fold our section, our 2-yard section of vegan suede in half. We have our little loop here. And what we're going to do is we're going to anchor it around one of our little black beads here with a lark's head knot. So how that happens is we're going to put it through the bracelet and we're going to bring our ends through that little loop like this.
Barbara and Brandy both say yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Sue. Yeah, it is just wildly foggy.
Holy smokes.
And you're not too far from us either. All right, so we have this little knot here, and we're going to separate our threads now that we've anchored on. What we're going to do now is we're going to essentially just tie like half hitch knots, I guess is what you'd call them, around the bracelet. So we're going to just let this guy hang out for now. And we're just going to be working with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this around and then bring our tail end through it. And I'm going to be doing this several times. So if that didn't really make sense first, don't worry, because I'm going to do it again. So I like to kind of slide it in between these two beads here.
And again.
And again and again and again. And you don't have to be super particular about making sure it gets right in between these two and right in between these two, because this is one of those projects where it's like the messier it looks, the cuter it looks. So we're just going to keep looping around like this. So again, bringing it through, over the top, underneath, and bringing that tail end through that loop that we've just made. And our other cord, or our other side of the cord, is just hanging out. So I'm just going to work around the bracelet. And you can see, well, maybe you can see that here's my knot, and it just gets covered up whenever I do this. So no need to even tuck it. If you want to tuck it, you can, but you don't really need to. And guys, you want to keep this pretty loose because you want to make sure you can still stretch your bracelet enough to get it on. So make sure that it's not too tight. Otherwise, you're really going to have a hard time getting your bracelet on. And when in doubt about your tension, just every now and then stretch your bracelet and make sure as you're working that you can still stretch it enough to get it over your wrist. Yep, it's like a half hitch knot. You got it. So we're just working around, and I'm paying a little bit more attention to my placement than I normally would.
Ask Susan. I'll take 2.
We didn't put this one together in a kit, but we have all the materials linked in chat. And what I love about this project, especially, is that the quantity of materials that you need for this is almost exactly what they already come in. The only exception to that is that we have this many black beads left over from our strand. But you can always use a black round bead, right? So it's a super inexpensive project to make. And Alex is going to link the materials again for you guys.
All of them.
So I've got these little loops hanging out here. I'm stretching occasionally to make sure it still fits on over my wrist.
Leopard print wood beads.
Thank you.
Here is the 10 millimeter glass round bead strand. Eventually. else.
I could have done this a little tighter. I just kind of wanted to leave it. I just kind of wanted to leave it a little bit looser so it'd be easier for you guys to see.
What else do I need?
You'll need the 10mm rounds, which should be kind of near the front of the link list. No. Try the other one that says 10mm.
I already did that.
Oh, okay. So you got the leopard print beads, you got the metallic suede, and you got the, it just 3.
Okay. There you go, folks.
Okay, so now I'm back at the very beginning, and we have a little bit of cord left, and we can cut that off at the end if you want. I like to just kind of leave some bits hanging or kind of weave it through just to make it look a little bit more funky. Okay, so now it's like, well, we're not done. We have to add more fluff and flair to it. So let's do that. So we have this other side to work with. And so what I like to do is I just like to lace it through all these little loops. So we've got a little arc hanging down, and I'm just going to lace it through from top to bottom. And again, keep your tension pretty tight, or I'm sorry, pretty loose. That way you don't tighten the bracelet to so much so that you can't get it on and off. So you can see it creates this really cool, almost like twisted lace effect when we do that. And you can go through each loop a couple of times. You can skip loops if you really want to make it kind of shabby chic. You can kind of just do whatever you want with this. But as we do this, it almost gives it like a scrunchy look where you've got like a flared lacy side. And as we work, guys, remember to stretch it to make sure that you're happy with the tension. You can always kind of work the tension back through if you need to, but we're just kind of lacing around and looping through these little arcs. And I love, love, love making bracelets stretchy. I know, I love. I love making stretchy bracelets.
It says this bracelet design is so cool.
Thanks. That aren't necessarily the like typical look of a stretchy bracelet. So one of my favorite other things to do with stretchy bracelets is to do like half and half bracelets, which you guys saw. I think the very first bead extravaganza that we did, we showed like a half and half bracelet. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But basically it's where only half of the bracelet is stretchy and the other half is either chain or like a section strung on jeweler's wire or hard wire, or you could even use like a link or a bracelet bar, and it's just super fun. Okay, so I'm all the way around now. Oh no, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. What am I thinking?
You liar.
I know. Wow, I'm stringing this one way tighter than I did the other one. It's because I'm not paying attention. But it's still stretchy enough to go on over my wrist. Okay, so not done yet. Getting there.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Okay, so when I get to my last loop, what I like to do is go over that like empty join there to kind of anchor them together. And then it kind of fills in that little gap. And then sometimes I'll even come back through it. Like I'll come back through the one I just came from and then loop through again even.
Wow.
And you can just use up all the rest of your suede the same way that we looped around before. You can kind of bulk up your kind of loops that are going around the bracelet if you want. Or if you're happy with the way it looks, you can just cut it off and save this to put a little heart on and make a little bracelet. But I'm just going to loop around a few more times, and then I'll show you how I kind of finish it off.
Loop it around town.
Around town. Okay. So Sherry says, wouldn't this technique be cute with organza ribbon over the hearts? Yes. That would be stinking cute. You should make that and then show us. That would be
where
adorable.
Would they be able to show us?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell them?
Oh, come on. I set you up.
I'm working on trying to figure out where I want to put this cord.
The Bead Place's Facebook group. That's where it's called the Bead Place.
Facebook
group.
That way you can tell that it's different from our Facebook page. Because have you ever tried to find a Facebook page and it brings up groups or vice versa? We took the extra step to add those extra words in there for you guys so you wouldn't be confused and frustrated trying to find our group versus our page. Okay, so what you can do now that we have our cute little tail ends is you can actually tie them together if you want into like a little square knot, or what you can do is basically kind of do a real like half hitch and then bring your tail end through and pull it tight, and that anchors it like shut. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this one and this one over here as well. Actually, I don't know. I might just leave this one loose. Like I'll tuck it through these guys and leave it a little longer. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'll do a half hitch. I'm indecisive. But anyway.
I missed the start. Did you string this one of the Luna thing, something like?
I did not do this one on Luna. I did this one on Opalon, which I've misplaced. Here it is.
Facebook group coming in hot.
But I just want to show you guys the difference between the tension and also that this one was like double wrapped versus this one, which was not double wrapped. And this one had a much looser tension. Like I skipped a couple of pieces around here when I wrapped and just kind of traveled around to make it a little more loosey-goosey. This one's a little tighter.
All right, folks, there is the Facebook group. If you want to join, you definitely should if you haven't yet.
So your bracelet will look different depending on how much tension you have that evening when you make it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, just kind of keep in mind that depending on your tension and depending on your cord placement, it can look very different. This one was looser. This one was tighter. This one, we skipped a couple links like we talked about earlier. This one, we made sure to go into every single one. And of course, depending on what color suede you choose, you can get a drastically different look. But keep in mind, this is still stretchy enough to go on over your wrist. Same with this one. And Opalon was the product that we used for that, which we also have at the online store. I did want to mention one more time that for every $25 that you spend at beadplace.net tonight, you will receive a cute little free sweet treat charm. So we have these adorable little handmade glass boba drinks or lemonades or fruit drinks or coffees.
I love lemonade.
But they're just stinking cute. Look, this one's a pink lemonade.
That's good too.
Look how cute that is. Or is it grapefruit juice?
Probably. Looks like grapefruit.
I want it to be pink lemonade.
Fun to me.
Here's a cute little boba.
Alrighty.
But yeah, all different colors. You can request in the notes if you have a specific one that you want. You can tell us in the order notes. And if we still have it in stock, we will add that in. But yeah, they're super, super cute. Hey, face cam now? Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight, guys. This was super fun. Make sure to join us next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be back with Becky, who is just like everybody's favorite artist right now, and mine too. So she'll be showing you a really fun kind of updated bobble knot project. We're also going to be probably unpacking a monthly fun pack, because hopefully by then everybody will have received this month's monthly fun pack, depending on the ice and snow. And then we also have a ton of new bead mixes and crystal mixes that we'll be showing you guys next week as well, that you can use in the project that
Thanks, everybody.
Becky's going to be showing you guys.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We do appreciate it. Again, make sure to follow us over on Facebook and subscribe to Abby's YouTube channel. It's Abby Berta, and follow our Facebook and join the Facebook group. It's The Bead Place Facebook group. Again,
Yes.
check out beadplace.net for all of these things we showed off tonight. We appreciate you. Again, if you haven't yet, please like and share this stream. So we had at peak, I think 40 viewers. So 41 viewers. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And until next Wednesday, well, that's next time I will be seeing you. You'll probably communicate with Abby if you interact with any of the Bead Place's Facebook posts. But yeah, thanks everybody. We appreciate you. Stay safe out there, especially if you're local, because the fog is really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Have a great night.
Bye. Thank you.